Hi, my name is Mishan. So welcome to another episode of MoFIT. So MoFIT, just going to share a little bit of video. Today I'm going to talk about a little bit about how to find your fitness goal. So you have seen my previous Instagram post. So as you can see, there's a lot of images over there. So if you want, you can actually go back to my Instagram profile. I'll put the link in the description below. And also you can just follow me on social media so you can also know what is up. Or you can join my Facebook group, by the way. That's free. I also actually put all the information there. So going to share a little bit about some expectation of what people think, how to grow muscle very fast or to lose weight very fast. And what are the actually harsh reality that we, unfortunately, for now, we will accept it and see what we can make the best out of it. Okay, so without further ado, allow me to show you my whiteboard. Okay, so what makes a good fitness goal? So I'm going to start with the expectation. So I just randomly asked some people around the gym what makes them think makes a good goal. So most of them think, number one, it got to be supplements. You know, supplements has you got to have it to improve, that 5 to 10% or even more. You know, number two, the program has to be tired. You know, I mean, go big or go home, right? No pain, no gain. Train till you puke, train till you drop, all those kind of thing. It's all about the grind, the squeeze, the pump, the burn. You know, you gotta feel it, bro. Okay. Third is to follow a diet. Well, if that bodybuilder follows that diet, he looks very good, so I could have followed also, right? I could have get the same thing. Okay. And number four, okay, having a most people will think, oh, within 8 to 12 weeks we should be able to see a transformation program, you know, like how we always see in the internet. Okay, the truth of the matter, the fact, okay, I believe this has its own valid point. They are not completely wrong, just that I think we see too far. We sometimes forgot to master the basics. I mean, I personally, I've been to this mistake. I used to think supplement is some magic trick, and I also used to think that, you know, those programs are, you know, programs you got tired, you got feel squeeze, you know, all those things. I used to think that, and all the, you know, follow the bodybuilding diet. I have tried that. Clean eating, I used to, you know, boil the egg, eat boiled egg and sweet potato only. I have tried those, you know. However, the best diet is the one that you can follow. Can we really follow it? That is another whole topic we're going to discuss about. Okay, and also last but not least, 8 to 12 week program. Now I'm going to ask you things like this. Let's not take a step back. Don't talk about transformation, like trying to lose weight, gain muscle. Let's just try something. Okay, do you think 8 to 12 weeks, you think you can actually become a billionaire? Do you think 8 to 12 weeks you can speak a foreign language as good as locals? Do you think in 8 to 12 weeks you can change a poor village into a rich empire city? Probably those are very unrealistic ideas. That, my friend, is the problem. Well, it looks at the internet, I saw them did before. Yes, it's true. But what they didn't show you is during those processes they do very drastic things. And what happens after those drastic things happen? Number one, you should check it out. Those people, especially who lose weight, they have this put there some special routine or some X diet or Y program. Before, after, check out what happened after that. How many people you know lose a lot of weight and regain all the fat that they have previously? If not, even worse, being fatter than what they were before. Or maybe you have experienced it before, because I sure did. Think about it, okay? So we want to prevent that. So now that we talk about those supplements, and supplements, by the way, is just an add-on. Okay, supplements, I'll put it that way. Imagine you want to build a house. To build a house, you need to have you have to break the ground, you need to have the wall, then you have to paint the wall, you have to make sure there's a roof. Then only can talk about what furniture you want to put. Thinking about supplements is the magic. It's like saying you haven't built a house, you are thinking what furniture you want to put already, what color of the wall you want to paint already, and this room should belong to my wife or my kids. That doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Supplements are like this. It does help, but master the basics first. The supplement is going to help you 5 or 10%, the most. periods. Okay, so I'm going to hit you all with some reality, so get ready for it. Okay, alright, so now we talk about the reality. In reality, number one is all about recovery. I'm not talking about spa or some expensive ice bath or whatever. This recovery, right, I'm talking about is very basic. I'm talking about good old sleep recovery. Okay, so make sure you have enough of sleep. Number two, weight training. Okay, weight training, I'm not talking about doing body weight push-up 100 times, like One Punch Man routine, 10 push-up, 100 push-up, 100 sit-up, 10,000 km run or whatever this thing. Those has its place. However, if you talk about building muscle and losing fat at the same time, I believe weight training can be beneficial for you. You can think of all those funky exercises, trying to find the squeeze, trying to find the pump, or whether you want to gain some muscle, you want to use some machines. That machine look like some transformer, some alien shit like that. Those machines, don't get me wrong, they are good, they are great, they have places, and I'm all for it. However, stick to the basic first. Remember tonight I told you about the house, the furniture? You're looking too much on the furniture. You forgot about the house and the roof and the walls. Build those foundations first, my friend. What I'm trying to say is this: instead of thinking, oh, squeeze a lot on the chest, bro, think of this. Do a good old bench press. Nothing beats that, for most healthy individual. Do those basic squat, a bench press, a barbell row, an overhead press, a deadlift. Exercises like this. Master those basics. That will do. And then from there only you start to think of what are some cable things you want to do. I think that will be very beneficial for you. Okay. Number three is about calories. Whatever diet you see people have very well. Before I start, I want you to know something. I'm not here to bash people's diet. I think every diet has its own wonders. However, I'm just using this as example. So please don't bust my balls. If you don't like this, you can straight away turn off now. And that's about it. But I will still continue because this is my channel. I'm sorry. Okay? So, calories, man. Calories. Okay? When someone say, I follow a keto diet, I lost a lot of weight. Oh, I do clean eating, I eat a lot of weight. I lose a lot of weight. Sorry. Oh, I use this calorie counting app or portion control, the palm, the thing, by the way. So I use this and it works, I lose a lot of weight. Technically, every diet works. As long as, again, I'll use this as an example. If you're trying to lose weight, if you control your calories, if you reduce your calories by controlling it and reduce, you will lose weight. Period. Okay? Whatever diet it is. Okay? Next one. If you are skinny, you are a hard gainer, you want to grow something, how you want to eat? Well, refer back to here. You need to gain calories. That means you need to eat what you usually eat a little bit more. I'm not asking you to eat buffet every day or 10,000 calories like those strong men. That is not what I mean. Just eat a little bit more over time. Okay? Speaking about slowly over time, there goes to my last point. Consistency. Okay? When we talk about consistency, I'm not talking about 8 to 12 weeks. You got to see further than that. Okay? Don't just see 8, 12 weeks. Yes, it's a good time frame, but don't just stop there. Go beyond there. What do I mean is the following. Again, let's take a step back. I will use others examples so that at least you have an idea. Let's say you want to be a millionaire. Do you plan to be a millionaire only for 8 to 12 years and don't go anything further? Probably not, right? Next one. Let's say in 8 to 12 months, you are trying to chase this girl to marry you. And after when you marry this girl, do you just, just forget about the girl? No, right? You want to commit and continue this good relationship, right? Let's say you are already have one. Let's say you have one shop. The shop is running very well, the business. So most likely, every human, if you want to be better, are you just going to keep trying to improve on one shop? Probably not, right? You want to improve better and better, have more shops or have more service and so on. The key is to be slowly consistency. Okay? So as I discussed just now, just like language, 8 to 12 weeks you can only do that much. But see further than that, try to be slowly term. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Well, Mission, that's a long term, man. I can't do it that long. Then think of 1 year first, 1 year at a time. Slowly. The key is to be consistent. Okay? There's one thing also I would like you to know is this. Being consistent is like your progress, right? It should be like a stock market. A stock market doesn't go whoosh all the way up. Agree? But if you want to know the stock is a good stock or not, here's what you do. You take a step back. You take the lens back, you look at the stock market. If you go up, you go down, you're up 10 cents, you're down 3 cents, up 5 cents, you're down 20 cents, and they keep going up. You know. But as you see a long term, you see the stock market is slowly going up, you're trending up, right? Is that a good share? Absolutely. So it's the same thing, like the progress. If today you're not doing very good, oh, your weight jump today, oh, your weight jump tomorrow, it's okay. It's like a stock market. As long as time to time you notice it is slowly going up, rest be assured you are on the right track. Okay? So, in a nutshell, to find your fitness goal, just make sure don't plan so much on the supplements or try to do some tiring. The goal, right, is to do proper weight training, proper strict technique, ladies and gentlemen, that should never be violated. Recovery, get enough sleep. Don't stress out. Number 3, control your calories. If you want to lose weight, be on the calorie deficit. That means reduce your calories. If you want to gain muscle, increase your calories. Last but not least, the key of everything is to be consistency. Okay? Consistency beat perfection. If today you only did 80%, that's okay. It is always better than 0%. Right? One final note, I want to tell you, consistency is very important. Think about like this. If you think you try to eat clean, for example, and in let's say you want to eat clean for 1 month. Let's say day number 17, you blew up your diet. What are you going to do? Oh, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to eat all chimney in the day, and tomorrow, I'm trying to make up to it. Chances are, number 1, you won't. Okay? You will keep eating and eating and eating. Okay? And please do not have the idea, oh, I screw it, never mind. Let me ask you one question. If your car, let's say one tire puncture, do you say, oh, you know what? Forget it. The car can't move anyway. So you puncture the other 3 tires. That doesn't make any sense, isn't it? Now, I'll give you another example. Okay? Let's say for ladies, let's say you draw an eyebrow and suddenly, boop, you overdrop on that. Do you say, you know what? Forget it. You just draw the other side also horribly. That's not very smart also, right? Exactly. Or last but not least, this is probably one of the best example, okay? Let's say you go sit for a test, okay? In the test, you didn't get 100 marks. You only get 82 marks, example. Does this mean you are a failure? Does this mean, you know what? Screw this. I'm not going to do this exam. I already failed. Do you do like this? No. So why would you do that on your diet? Why would you do that on your training? Okay, so I'm going to have this take-home message. Just want you to have a look. Okay, so if you have any feeds or comments you want to let me know, oh my god, just feel free to just drop a comment below. Maybe you can even share me, what episodes or future topics that you would like me to cover. Okay, just share with me, and I'll do my best to try to cover you. Okay, so I hope this video be able to help at least one person somewhere, some out in the internet. If you feel it's beneficial, just share with them, or if you learn it, I hope you enjoy it. And that's all for me. It's just me talking random stuff. So that's all for today. So I want you to be more stronger, I want you to be more clever, and I want you to be more fit. That's all. Bye bye.